Yes, I want to start streaming the live event. Good. We are now rolling. Greetings, Oscar. How's your day today? Anyway, let's get on with it. So, a quick briefing before we start. This is just after the last episode. I haven't managed to actually find time to do things. I've been busy, but I now have 3 hours to kill at a very, very luxurious pace. What we've got is we've got the shipyard segment, and the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to exchange the projector and the destruction upgrades on the ones that don't have destruction upgrades into destroy upgrades, so things will work. Hello, Hobbitat and Cherno Alpha. Good to have you on board. I need to mute that. Right, good. I don't want to have to listen to myself in an echo for 30 seconds. Right, what do we have in inventory? We have oxygen, we have hydrogen, all good. So, I believe that up to here is the destruction ones? Yeah, and then the others are speed ones. Okay. So, we're going to need to change those, these, those, and this. Lovely. Let's go over to Control 4. Open blocks menu. At some point in the near future, do I want some seed? Not at this moment in time, because I may not know what you're referring to. Right, let's see. Do we want nanite at some point in the near future? Well, I have got all day, but, you know, maybe I didn't press anything. Maybe the game starts lagging out because it can. Right, we want nanite, deconstruct. Okay, we don't have any interior plate on us, so we're just going to grind down some of this, and then we're going to place some of this, except I need interior plate. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. You use interior plate, so we'll just steal from you, place there, weld up a bit, and continue. And that should leave, I think, some interior plate available for us. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, I'm going to keep this one rolling so that everything works. Yes, that's half of one. This is going to be a long day. Yeah, so we're going to need to grind some of this down, go up again, place this, weld up a bit. You see the pattern that I'm doing, right? Go up again, weld it together. Right. It's a glorious day for constant grinding and welding. Oops. That maybe shouldn't have happened. But it's not like I bother with doing things accurately. Okay. Down to the next level. These are constructors, right? Yes. Let's fly up again. Because all of these upgrades use exactly the same materials. I hope. If not, then that's going to be a problem. Probably having some frame drop issues because I'm streaming, because that's much different from anything else. Well, actually, no. I'm streaming and recording at the same time. Yeah, just went to double check. So, processor may be a bit overwhelmed. Let's double check on... Yeah, simulation speed is a good number when I do things. It drops to, like, 0.9 sometimes, but that's fine. I have nothing in my inventory, so I need to grind some of this. Yeah, these frame drops are going to be annoying. They're going to get annoying very quickly. Deconstructor. And then we're going to need to get you guys. Nearly there. Come on. There we go. Good. So that should be that. I'm just going to skip forward on the observer so that I can actually see what's going on and what you should be seeing at this moment in time. And then we just need the last one, which will require me getting materials from somewhere. Let's break into here. You are a speed upgrade. Okay, so I've got lots and lots of speed upgrades. We are going to need... where? Let's hide empty. Hide empty might be a good idea. Here's all our stuff. We want to bring along as much of it as possible. We're going to need power cells and this. We're going to need small steel tubes, gravity generator, superconductor conduits, the lot. You. Maybe brought a bit too much steel. Computers, small steel tube. Hide, scroll down, nan, throw these away, small steel tube, computers. That should be good. Excellent, right, so I believe that's all the nanite deconstructors, right? What we're going to do is we're going to double check, go to cargo ship, show all nan. We've still got some constructor upgrades. Let's highlight those on HUD. Right, those. Why, dear sir, are they on the bottom? Oh. Ah, I may have found something that's interesting, and that I'm going to need to do more stuff. Lovely. Well, at least we found it now, so that I can get them done. Projection, yeah, of course. Also going to need to get rid of the projections, so let's highlight those on HUD. And I thought my day was done. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? Let's just... I need... You know that point? Everyone knows that point. Where's the... Oh, you're down here. Okay, right. Grab some interior plate if I can. Good. Where was I? I was here. No, I was up here. Was I? I can't remember anymore. Here. Have some of that. Break this. Put this here. Weld this. Grind this. I swear I was going to do something with that. Good. I don't know why your earphones are broken. Sorry, I was going, but I have no clue why. Someone's attempting to text me. Not very funny. Right. I'll tell you what, the grinder and welder seem to be a lot faster than they used to be. They seem exactly the same speed as the elite ones, but I'm using the regular ones. Does not make sense. Or rather, does not compute. Right, come on. Hello! I'm going to attempt to pronounce that name. Kovlor PL? I think that worked. Might have not. And then I might have offended someone. Or not. Really depends. But yes, welcome to the glorious band of misfits watching me. Oh my god, 9 people? Right. I would say you're all mad, but, well, that's something to be proven. Ah, Poland. Lovely. I haven't actually been to Poland, though then again I've only been to 2 other countries, namely France and... Why did I roll that back up again? Namely France and America. Not been around the world that much. Right. Yeah. I have no clue what state of the game I'm currently at, because I believe I have screwed up my system somehow. It's highly likely that I've done so. That was not helpful. Right. And then there should be 2 more left, right? Yes. Only 2 more, and then we have all of these deconstructor upgrade, whatchamacallit, things ready. Come on. You can grab it. There we go. Faceplant on there. And then the last one. I swear I've managed to duplicate one. Somehow. Okay, right. There is one that is deconstructed. I can tell you that because we've got bonus resources here. Okay, that's going to be fun. Right, you are fully constructed. You're fully constructed. Doobie 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 doobie. You're built. You're not. There we go. That was easy. So that should be all deconstructor upgrades. Let's double check that. Nanite upgrade. All of them are deconstructors or speed. Excellent. Now we're just going to hide these. Shown terminal off. Good. Good, good, good. You've broken somehow. How did I break it? Right. Now it's not broken. That worked. Somehow. For no reason. Anyway, let's get this thing moving. Nanite factories, repaired, no. Deconstruct only. Actually, no. Repair and construct, that's useful. Cleanup is also useful, and then deconstruction. Good. And then I guess we turn you on. Maybe. And then that should kill my frame rate. He says. Not killing my frame rate. Let's see. So we do have 2 arc reactors powering this thing, so we should be able to do it with ease. Yeah, so they're going to repair some of the damage that we encountered on the cargo ship earlier, which is good. Which means I can start prepping the destruction of the station. Okay, trade station. First of all, we need to find out if there is a repair beacon. Repair. Nope. There seems to be no beacon of any type. Okay. Projector is off. Your remote control is on. We want that on. Assemblers are off. Cargo. We can't turn that off, sadly. Flight door. We want those on. Habitation. Hangar. Yeah. I possibly went a bit too overboard on the hangars. All of that. Refineries are off. Good. Right. So, we have a question that we need answering. Do we want to destroy the engineering section first, which is over here in this back section, or, well, which would mean that we get the majority of the resources we're looking for right away? Or do we want to wait so that we could use it to build components we need to repair things, namely the cargo ship? Noting that we have to repair that as well at some point in the future. Possibly the near future, possibly not so much. That is a question I put to you and answer in whatever fashion you desire. If I were a professional, I'd get a straw poll, but I'm not professional. Okay, right. we're going to continue grinding this thing down then. Whoa, what the? Right, so we know that some of the station is now a lethal projectile, possibly because the station is now an immobile object, because I did that to fix everything. Yeah, we just want to make sure we don't kill everything. Oh, and we'll know if the station starts moving, because everything will die. Yeah, that's a bit loud. Let's turn down speakers. Right, that should be it, right? Good. So here's a fun question. I'm probably going to have most of the armor be destroyed by the nanite factory, and then have the rest of it, the most important stuff, so all of the things. Wow, that's descriptive, Jake. All of the nanite factories that are on the inner wall, all of the important stuff, so teleporters, the doors, everything is going to be disabled by hand, and then once we need to, then we'll activate the let's destroy everything. Hope that made sense. If it didn't, then tough luck. Here's a question. Do we have enough grinding capacity in order to grind our way through something? The answer to that question is we don't. Oh. Okay, well that's just going to make it a bit more annoying. Don't crash. If you crash, bad things happen. I'm going to angle down a bit. Yeah, I need to redesign this thing because it's not good for point of view. Yeah, let's back up. Continue. Do we have out of all of our inventory right now? We have 400,000 out of maximum. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably say now is a good time to dock with the ship, which is a new question unto itself, how we're going to dock with the ship, because that's going to be a bit complicated. So what we have, the docking port on the back. We do have enough room vertically, but not horizontally because of this thing in the way. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to grind that down. And also not become too overzealous as to, you know what, there's a reason why we have hand grinders. Right, you're powered, that's fine. You're also able to now dock. So, what we want to do is we want to move in, get over target, and then we want to external view, spin around. Ooh boy, this is precarious. That's why it's precarious. Maybe I should do this. Or we don't have enough room in order to dock. Hang on. Let's get rid of this. It will just kill us later anyway. Okay, right. So we want to go that way. We want to go up a bit. Right, we're aligned on that axis. We need to align on the horizontal axis rather. Align on orientation. Okay, we're good. Let's power this up. See if we dock. We dock. We land. We do the thing. We want as, and then we want. Do we have an azimuth? Yeah, we do. Good. As La. The name of my new band. Aslar. Coming to a universe near you. Right, because that's pointless. Anyway, Good. We successfully managed to do that. Let's go outwards. Precarious docking maneuver. Good. Very good. Where are we? We're over here. And continue. I hit something. Did I break? Oop. No, that's just collision damage. Oh, okay, I see what I broke. Yeah. That might be a problem. New strategy of how we're doing this. We're going to take out this wall first, and then we will work on getting the interior. Good. Okay, we want to go up. No, that's down. Thank you. Salvaging is everything that I'm doing these days. It's the only thing that... Hang on, where was I going with that? That was a bit of an aggressive approach. But yeah, this is a salvage mission for a reason. We're going to salvage everything. It's a shame that I have to destroy this place, which took me forever to build. Namely because I didn't realise I had nanite factories to use. Yeah. Oh, that was painful. Try building something without a nanite factory. I swear I'm hitting part of the Yeah, I am. Let's move over to the right, you doofus. You know, I downloaded this mod that has laser welders and laser grinders, like the laser mining, the beam drill. But you know, I forgot to add it into this because it would make this thing a whole lot easier. But then again, when have I ever done something easy? Yes. Double check on the sim speed. Seems to be good. Probably need to actually check that whilst doing things. The keen-eyed among you may realise, well, the keen-eared rather, among you may have realised that the microphone that I'm using is different. If that's not the case, and I'm actually using the webcam microphone, then I don't know why I even bother sometimes. But yeah, the only thing keeping my old microphone together is sellotape. That's it. Just sellotape. Yeah. Double check. Yeah, we're at maximum. I think over maximum would be the better idea. Let's go to dock. Well, there is one segment done, he says, double checking. Right. Let's move over here. Careful. Don't kill anything. If you do, then you're going to have to pay... Well, here's a question. If I break something, do I have to pay for it? Because I built all of this myself. I would essentially be paying myself, and that doesn't make sense. If you want to ask questions to each other, go ahead, because I might be interested in the questions as well. I mean, anything to keep you guys occupied. Right. And if you want to ask me questions, I am here as well. Though whether I would be in a position to ask them whilst just simultaneously destroying everything I own, that's up for debate. Right. Oh, it's actually aligned pretty well. Okay. Didn't expect that. I did something. Did I look at the nanobot repair mod? I don't know which one you're referring to. If you could send me a link, that would be useful. I'm currently running on 2 computers. One is full of the YouTube stuff, which is the chat screen, and which is on my left, and then the other one is the one playing the game. Yeah, if you could throw me the link for that, I don't know if you can. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Can't post links. Oh, that might just be Twitch, actually. But yeah, if you could throw me the link, that would be useful. Azimuth. Medium, and as La. Okay then. Right. Right. And then welder. No. Cockpit. And then we want the connector. Here's a question. The grinders might have emptied it into inventories. That's a useful thing. Right. Unlock. Turn off. Move out the way. Go downwards. Try not to crash into anything. And continue. Okay. So now that we've got components for, I don't know, 6 or 7 nanite factories, I feel like it would be a good time to start the destruction of this station. I wonder if I could attempt to separate it somehow. Yeah, okay. I have a plan. It's going to be fun. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the other end of the station, because that just so happens to be where... Why am I moving so fast? Oh, right, okay. I forgot that I'm using tier 2 thrusters. So yeah, this segment here, this rear end of the station, is where the machines are, and I want to keep that alive as long as possible so that I can use them in the case that I need to. Alternatively, we can do it this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to grind off this section, so disconnect it entirely. Maybe I should have made a smaller profile ship for this, but... yeah. I may need to get rid of the atmospheric thrusters temporarily. And then, conveniently forget when I re-enter the atmosphere. So what we want to do is we want to disconnect this segment here from the station, plonk a deconstruction beacon on it, and then say goodbye as it's derailed. Goodbye, dear block. Your time with us has been short. You magical rotating block of doom. Yes. Let's do this. Do I have the resources? Yeah, I have the resources. Stop doubting yourself. Beacon! That's not how it's spelt, but that will work. Deconstruction. I will deconstruct all the things. Place here. And say goodbye with a salute of some kind of significance. Okay, so your question was, you suck at this game and love to play at the same time, want to learn how to play, and actually find out, well, find a way to know what you're doing. Ooh. Well, there is a possibility that I might be able to do a tutorial series at some point. There is a possibility of me being able to do that in the near future, but I guess just playing the game long enough and absorbing media around it. Have a look on the wikis for information for you to just absorb into your mind. I mean, half the time I don't even know what I'm doing, but I somehow make things good. Let's see. Let's estimate how long will this take to be destroyed. Probably a few minutes. Right. Okay, this is good. What we're going to check is we're going to the cargo ship and check to see how long this should take. Well, no. We're not going to check how long it's going to take. We're going to check how long we can do this for before we run out of power. Because I want to make sure that we have power reserves enough so that we can land and everything. Right. How much? We can last 11 hours at this pace. Good. I don't plan on doing, I don't know, 4 to 5 live streams of this. If it does take that long, then I have grossly underestimated how long this will take. At which point, I'll need to reconsider some of my life choices. Right. Yeah, you're being devoured. The nanite factories, however, aren't. Strange. You being devoured at some point? No. Or maybe you are being devoured. I just don't see any loss of your materials yet. Right. I have a hunch that this is not going as planned. What am I doing? Nano factories? No. Cargo ship? No. Trade station? Yes. Shipyard. Construct off. Deconstruct off. Nanite project off. Okay. So you for some reason aren't doing anything that I want you to do, which is die. Maybe because you can't. Interesting. Now if this turns out... Okay, just a fire alarm. If you can hear that, don't worry. Because it's a fire alarm test. It always happens. If it continues for more than 5 minutes, then I'll worry. Okay. Can I change options for that? I don't care if my Outlook settings are out of date, Windows 10. Nanobot auto repair and build system. I'll check it out. Bot automated repair and auto repair and build. Let's check it out. Nanobot build and repair system. Could automatically build and repair blocks within working range for small and large ships. Now that's useful. That is useful because it doesn't require a massive ship in order to house it. Yeah. And I'm having the slight feeling that these nanite factories don't want to die. We'll leave it here for a few more minutes and see if that works. But yeah. Okay, right, let's grab... Yeah, we'll wait to see if these go away, because if they don't, then what it's just going to do is stop me from deconstructing things, which is not a good thing to do. Anyway, we have a plan. First of all, I need to get inside. There should be gravity, right? Or did I turn that off? I probably turned it off. Those are jump drives, for some reason. I have jump drives on this thing, for some reason. Lovely. So the edge of where I want to grind is this here. Please don't crash on my head. I probably just depressurized this entire place. Well, may as well do it anyway. Good. So this is the edge. What, are you kidding? I'm sure that's not supposed to be the edge. Oh right, the bottom half. Only the bottom half. Interesting. Right, let's go up into the area. If I centralize my nanite ship to minimize their travel time, I could, but that would take more micromanaging than I can be bothered with. Because as you could probably tell, I am not too bothered with getting this thing done in the most efficient amount of time. For after all, I am not that like Borg. Right, so if we go here, and then ooh, that does make sense. So this hangar bit is the edge of where we want to start grinding. So, let's find the grinding ship. And we're going to start destruction of everything. Noting that we've got hangar doors. Hang on. I'm going to do something first. Do we have access? We have access back. No, we have access here to access things. Access. We're going to get rid of the atmospheric thrusters to decrease our ship profile. Good. Now, if we do suffer some damage, we do have a nanite construction beacon on here. Which means that our lovely nanite assisting nanites, boy, I need a thesaurus at some point, can assist us if we need it. Throw that in here. Double check on the progress. Okay, they are getting destroyed. Right. This is useful. Seems like we need to set up a second one to be destroyed. I've spent too much time planning. No, we're not. That's good. Right, let's get down here. No, we don't want this one. We want the one on the other end. Let's do this. I believe our side ship profile, like this, is actually better for us. Possibly. Yeah. If we go like this, it should be better for us. I do not want to have to build this thing again. We seem to have caught ourselves stuck, Captain. Seems like something that happens on a regular basis. Okay, you're disconnected. Move out of the area before you get yourself killed. Right, we're out. And then, as our forefathers did before... I don't have any steel. Dink, dunk. Do the thing. Right, so that should be doing its dandiest to do whatever. Could I use the gathered resources to make another factory to your salvaging? Yeah, I could do that, in fact. The question is, am I willing to do so? Probably in about half an hour. Maybe once I've detached this factory segment with all of the refineries and stuff like that, then I'll start adding nanite factories onto the segment that we've currently got. I believe I could extend it, and I think I still have the blueprint for it. If not, then I'll just copy paste in a copy paste the thing manner. Very descriptive, Jake. Very descriptive. Well, luckily, since this hangar bay is here, it's actually pretty easy to cut off this segment. Now, we are going to have an antenna stay there, which is fortunate, because if we didn't have the antenna, then things might get a bit troublesome. Double check inventory, we're good. Right, good progress. Merge one of the arms of the ship. I believe we did that last episode. Yeah. Ah, Amasol, you're finally joined us. Sorry I didn't notify you earlier. Yeah. Once I've gotten through this segment, I'll just have a double check of what is kind of going on. Right, okay, we're good. Turn that off because I don't want to die. Well, no one really wants to die. Okay, throw me the dumbass question then. Ah, Amsol, yes. So you may notice that my mic is different from the last two episodes, and that's because I'm using my old mic that is now only working because of sellotape. Glorious, glorious sellotape. Yeah, throw me a question. Right. So we've got that. Okay. Good. We're going to double check to see if this is done. These should have been destroyed. Doesn't seem like you guys are actually doing anything. I did throw a deconstruction beacon on here. Maybe it's because you're out of range. Probably because you're out of range. Or I somehow mix this up for... No, I didn't mix it up for construction. Yeah, we're going to move the cargo ship. Which I still need to repair, by the way. Right. I believe we don't have anything attached that causes gyro issues, so we're going to move to the side. And then we're going to move like this. That's the wrong way. We're going to move... which one is it? Clockwise? Yeah. Want to play with you sometime. I mean, it's a possibility, but I'm really, really busy at the moment. I am getting some sort of server set up in the near future. Firstly, to play with friends, because my YouTube channel has been a bit of a, let's say, inspiration for them. So they want to join in and mess around, which I'll probably set up a server for that, and then change over Let's Play series, because apparently I still call it a Let's Play these days, over to that. which at some point, which I'm planning on 1,000, I'll add a Patreon, and I was thinking it might be one of the rewards for it, probably like a $5 a month thing. Still not it's still not completely planned out. I need to talk with Colonel Flair about that, since he's got a bit of experience in that field with his bad company stuff. So, yeah. I know the feeling of wanting friends. That's why I went to university. Right, let's find wherever I was a few seconds ago. So that should now be destroying itself. And we are good here. Now, the thing is, about the multiplayer stuff, if I set this up to be, well, on a dedicated server, you can have something fun. No super chat. No, I don't think so. Oh, and by the way, hi, Colonel Value. How are you doing? Speak the name and he will enter. You appear like the devil, sir. Anyway. Yeah. There are plans currently being formulated in a small corner of my mind that isn't completely insane right now, about having a dedicated server hosted by something. Need to check on the options for that. But yeah. It is in the works. I will do so. Right, let's make sure I don't kill myself, because that would be fun. Let's double check. Simulation speed, still good. FPS, 44. Nice. Right, that's off, right? It is off. Good. Let's double check. So you should still be being destroyed. Yep, as usual. And then, how far have we got left? So, we've cut along here. We're going to need to cut through this layer. We're going to need to cut through that one. And then, we just need to... Yeah, so there are basically... We've cut around the edges, except this one. But that's a work in progress. But yeah. We should be good. He says cautiously. Right, let's do this. Let's cut along here. No. Wait. No, I'm not full yet. Let's continue. I don't think you can throw me money via streaming services on YouTube. I think that's only Twitch. I'm really cautious, because this glass doesn't seem to want to die. Oh, and by the way, there is glass. Hello, give me a second, I can't read. Panashi Moms and Selim Owl. We dying? No. Okay, so you know what scares me the most? I used a mod for making it so that the glass has no borders, and it really scares me out, because I have no clue if I'm about to hit it. How interesting. How much uranium are we on? We've still got 3... Oh yeah, I forgot I brought 3,000 uranium along with me. That was from the shipyard, I believe. Right. Well, I'll have a look at it later. Hang on, do they allow super chat donations? Because I live in the UK and I thought they only have fan funding in the US. Or rather, they have it in a select few countries that does not include the UK. Metal clanging is all you're going to hear, and also apparently it's the morning in lovely place that you live, and so on. And I know better for some reason. Anyway, are we done? We just need to cut through there, and then we need to go on to the next floor. Is that one done? No. Segment's not done. Grr. Anyway, I have a small feeling that this is going to be longer than 3 hours to do. Yeah. That's going to be fun. May have to do another live stream at some point. Fan funding is gone. I thought they were doing that to discourage, well, hang on. Stop. That's disconnected now, which is good. I believe I read somewhere they'll do something with some form of tax that the UK has, but don't quote me on that. Can't hear anything. Interesting. Are you sure it's not muted? Actually, no. Why am I trying to give you advice when it's impossible for you to hear me? That's weird. I've set the chat lag to 30 seconds. Simply so that I make sure that nothing bad happens. Such as, I don't know, the stream stopping, like last time. I may set it to 0 lag. I don't even know how that even works for YouTube streaming. It might be the lag is actually a minute long, because I said add 30-second lag, and it might already be 30-second lag. So, don't know. But yeah, I'm not confident in the network provider's ability to give low latency, high bandwidth entertainment. Not yet, anyway. Let's go down a bit. Right, I'm going to need to break through this bit anyway. We can do that later. Yeah, I'll double check that in a second once I have a break. You do that. Right, let's have a look. How far are we done? Well, we've still got that segment to do. I need some sort of ambient music, so I guess the metal clanging works for some of you. I've never had grinding crash on me. So, a few days ago, the update of many things, I think it was a major update. Our super chat is available. Okay. Well, I'll be sure to have a look later. It just depends which account it goes into, because that means that I have to set something up for it. If it doesn't go into AdSense, which is my currently only thing that I get money from. Yeah, I definitely need some ambient music to listen to. Right, nearly done anyway. We're close to cutting off this segment. We're going to need to check on something. Mainly, first of all, have I still got inventory room? The answer to that question is yes. Right. I hit something. I hit something. What the? I hit something somewhere. Right, let's break away. Good, right. So that's the top half done. The only thing keeping this thing attached is that middle section and the walls of the two hangars. Good. Let's see where we're at on the deconstruction. Okay. So, first of all, let's redock, deposit everything. Ah, that's good to know. Good thing I can get it through AdSense. Might mean that I get more, might mean that I get a bit more regular income from doing this, which has nearly always been a hobby for me. Ugh. Right, let's get to dock, move backwards a bit. I need a camera that is actually on the connector, and I don't even know if that works properly. I want a connector that has a camera attached. Does it exist? So not a connector that has a camera to the side of it, which you can do manually, but a connector that has a camera feature as well. Should be a modded item, like a docking connector. Maybe turn the SFX volume down. The game is almost as loud as I am. We can work on that. Give me a second. I'll reduce the desktop audio by about 15 decibels. It might do something. It might just make everything very, very, very quiet. Right. Dock. We've got to go back to the future, obviously. Right. What was I doing? So much steel plate, I don't even know what to do with it all. Okay, and then summon the connector. And then do we have anything else? Nope, that's good. We've emptied the ship. Undock, careful not to crash, and go down. Right. Now, let's set up the next thing for the lovely Destructoid to do. Actually, no. We'll wait a second. Wait a sec. I want to grind this. You will obey the laws of what I now determine as the law. I was about to say laws of physics, but they are, just by standing there. But they should have been destroyed a long time ago with my great enemy, the Overseer. might just go make random lore segments out of nowhere. It might just be something I do. I'm feeling that we're having simulation drops every time I grind something. It's feeling very jolty. Let's get that open. Yeah, we are. Anytime I start grinding something, we go down to simulation speed 0.5. Okay, now we've also got connectors connecting this thing. Gonna take them out as well. Right, hold on to your... Oh, we've already done it. Okay. Have we? No. Right. Hold on to your thing to hold on to. We're going to do something. Well, we're close to achieving what we need to, which is the destruction of the station. And that's the sign. We went down to a sim speed of 0.1. Oh yeah. That's a new record. Oh. Oops. Well, there goes one of the welders. Probably should have kept... Welcome to my life, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so we have successfully managed to destroy part of my ship. Ooh, it might be particles. Let's go. It's gonna be in graphics, maybe. Ambient occlusion, no. Damage effects. Right, let's get rid of that. Because I think it's damage effects that's doing the particles. Might not be. But yeah, we destroyed one of our grinders because we can. Oh no! That had one of the important things. The speed upgrades. Oh well. We will mourn at some point in the nearish future. But we have now disconnected part of the station. I call that success of Stage A. Stage X. Insert a number to no, Stage N, obviously. We now static grid 9862. You are being renamed 7 of 9. No, you're not. No. Factory. Yeah, you'll get renamed Factory. And then that should be good. And then the other antenna, which is over here, it should not be broadcasting anything because this entire section is now out of power. Excellent. Can I drop the amount of particles? Well, if there is a mod to remove particles of grinding, it's going to make grinding a bit boring, isn't it? Right. So now that we've done this, there should be no connections between the two segments, the two sections, which means that we can, finally, destroy it. And by it, I mean this bit. Make sure you're doing the right one. Plink. Oh. We have simulation speed issues. Again. Oh boy. Something happened. Something indeed happened. I think I may have destroyed my game. Ooh. Well, I'm about to find out if what I did is actually terrible, because we're getting up to that point in 30 seconds from now time. At some point in the future. Maybe next week. We still running? Yeah, we're still rolling. Yeah, I may have destroyed the game. Lovely. That was bound to happen at some point. Yeah, that may have been what happened. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Oh, no, we're back. We're back? Question mark? No, gone again. We're back. Is it moving? We saved, which means we can come back at any time. Simulation speed is fine. Here's a question. Is there a way for Spacemaster to contact or to enter the command console of a station? If not, right, info. You are a station, that's good. We're just going to check. We're then going to check here. You fun people are now at the point where I broke the game, because that appears to happen. Convert to station. Convert to station. Must have a velocity of 0. I swear it does. Yeah, we're going to go into the salvage ship, and we're going to slow this thing down to 0, because that's probably what's slowing everything down. Right, everyone. This thing isn't moving. Yeah, as you can see, if you pay attention closely enough, you could see the anti-aliasing doing something. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to park. Auto park for me. Good. We're going to slow down. We should no longer be moving. Correct? Good. We're going to unpark. We're going to go up. Turn off inertial dampeners. Go up a bit. Turn them back on. Go to trade station. Except that we can't broadcast while here. Trade station. No, it's factory now. Yes, it's factory. Thing. Good. We just fixed calculations, which means that we shouldn't be crashing the game anytime soon. Problem solved. Excellent. Now, since we've got that done, and we should be destroying part of the station by now, let's go get this repaired. I believe we don't have a repair beacon anymore, which means we're going to need to throw one on. Noting that these nanite factories have the ability to construct things. Make sure I use the right beacon, you madman. Yeah, where's a good place to throw this? Here? What was on here? Nothing. I'm not so sure. Well, we'll place it here anyway. It is repair, right? Yes. Good. So, repair on there. And then we need to reset up this thing. Right, welder. Got this. And then which core am I using? I need more steel. Let's have a look. Which upgrade chip are we using? Chip tier 3. Right, I'm going to need some steel. We're going to need to place this here. That's there. We want to flip it over a few more times so that that's on the bottom, just so that we can make it even. Place it there. Weld up a bit. And then we want to start... Do we have any octocores on us? Because I don't think we do. Cargo ship. Inventory. Oct. Nope, we don't. So, production... We don't have any. Factory. Production. Production. Thank you. We need octocores. We need 3 of them. We're just going to require uranium, thing, and more thing. Okay, so we need a source of gold, silver, silicon, cobalt, nickel. This is all going to be highly hilarious. Right, let's actually, instead of docking this with the cargo ship, because we still have everything here, what we're going to do is we're going to disassemble it into its component parts and then use that to build everything that we need. Yeah, I'm just going to keep the yellow text on the left so that people can have a look at how the server's doing. And by server, I mean internal server. Where I have oxygen. that is something I should notice. We are down to 68%. That should last me for a bit. When I start dying, I'll realise the error of my ways and subsequently perish. Because that's how we do things here. Right, let's get you and you. We need to save. No. Which means base tier welder plus. No, I made a welder. You fool. And apparently that didn't use any inventory. Or it did, but not much. I need a grinder. That's what I need. We're not welding things here, Jake. We're here for a salvage mission. Sometimes I don't get the point. Weld this up. We need more motors. That will get done at some point in the future. Now, what we need to do... So we need to ballet dance around over to the factory, at which point we need to create something. Let's get a repair beacon on the roll so that this thing can be repaired a bit and made somewhat ship-shape. Let's grind some more of this down. Throw this here. That will make sure that everything is being repaired. And then what we want to do is we want to throw a connector, or at least we want that. Which will mean I'll be able to dock, which is kind of the entire purpose. Let's go track how things are going on this end. I believe it's taking out stuff here, right? Yes. It's going to start with destroying stuff on this end, so that's good. Destroying the bridge first. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's double check the cargo ship. Oh, I'm out of broadcast range. I'm not out of broadcast range. Yeah, so cargo ship. It's just I need to be in 250 meters of something that broadcasts, because the rest of them are in range of each other. We want inventory. So this one's not full, which is good. Let's go ASLA 13, ASLA 4. Hide empty. What else do we have? We have connector. We want number 4, thank you. Connector. Nanite factory. I just want to make sure that we've got everything in the correct location. Furious clicking ensues. Yeah, scroll down a bit more. Why am I doing this? Why? It's a futile effort. These things are just going to have so much stuff. Yeah, we'll leave that. We're going to go back to the salvaging ship, wherever that is. I believe I left it over here somewhere. Yep, over here. Oh, that was a good one. Nearly died. Well, it's not like that's a rare occurrence these days, but, you know, make sure I'm doing something good. You should be connected to the network, which means that I should be able to access everything I need. Right. Active. Docking procedure. Violent docking procedure, in fact. Dock. And now what? We want to go over to assembler. We want to throw some of our resources. So we want to throw semiconductors, power coils, gravity gen. The stuff that takes a lot of stuff. The things that we need. I believe that should be all right. Production. And then we want to go disassemble, disassemble all. You don't have power. That's it. So we want... Which one is this? 16 on. Right, so that's giving us gold and iron that we need. Yeah. What do we need for this? We're getting the gold, which is going into cargo, which is useful. We're getting the silicon and nickel. We just need to grab uranium from our reactor, which is good, I believe. So if we go into assembly mode, for some reason you don't want to disassemble construction components for no reason. It just gives you iron, so it doesn't matter. Good. That's working. Thank you, Problematic. Have fun at work. Which may sound a bit silly to say, but, you know, if your work is something fun, then you're never really working. Which I believe is always a good thing. Okay, so what we want to do, ingot. We need... Why are they? Why have they been... Why are we constructing? Why are they all on? These fellows should be off. Are they all off? Yeah, they are. Okay. Use conveyor system off. There we go. So what we want is we're ingot hide empty. We want this. This. Oh, of course you're going to be there. Throw that there. Throw these here. Goodbye, dear friend. Right, so we got the silver, silicon, nickel, iron. Do we have any gold? Gold. Gold ingot. Gold. Gold. Gold cut. Right. So now, assembler 16. When assembling, you should have everything but the uranium. Excellent. We need 3 of these. So let's hop into this. Let's grab 3 uranium. Hop back in. No. No. Yes. We want to throw 16. I'm going to throw the uranium in there. Hopefully that doesn't automatically go into the reactor, because if it does, that's going to be annoying. And then we want 3 of these. Noting, I don't think it actually uses uranium at all. But it requires uranium in order to do the process. Just something to keep in mind. So we now have our octa-core, which I'll keep on my person. And then we'll take the rest of the stuff. Hide empty. That's cockpit, that's thing, that's thing. That's a lot of alloy plate. We'll take that as well. We'll take this. We'll take this. We'll take the trinium. Take this and that. This, silicon, bulletproof glass, neutronium, ingot. Do we want to take... No, we don't want to take the uranium yet. Okay, so that's good. Unlock, turn off, move. Okay, so now that we have the things that we need in order to do this, we want to throw a control chip 3 onto the bottom of here. What? You say what? Ah, this is a regular grind. Oh, for God's sake. I thought I did it, but I didn't. That's grinder. That's base tier grinder. Good. Glad we got that sorted out. We want it this way. And then we want control. No, it's not control. Chip. Upgrade chip. Yeah. Tier 3. Plant that there. Except I need construction component in order to do it. Oh, didn't I destroy all of that? Yeah. God damn it. Let's just go and grind a conveyor to get some. Let's go back and place this on here the correct way round and then weld it up. And then it just requires some computers, which I'm sure everything will provide. So now that we have this back, this ship looks as... I'm going to need to improve the design of this ship at some point, because currently it looks ugly. Yeah. So now that we've done that, now what do we do? I guess we start salvaging stuff from the interior of here. Mainly, if we have a look, all of those lovely, lovely transporters and lovely, lovely jump drives. You get the point now, do you? Asla. No, we don't have Asla. We have Asmeh. There's a difference. Throw all the stuff in the cargo hold. Right. And then we will be free to harvest jump drives. Something is telling me that one of these is not working. Maybe, just maybe, I haven't added it to the don't do that. Killing myself all over again. Base tier, you are now grinders. Save. Off in terminal. No. Off in terminal. Hide that. All good. Except for the fact that... No, stop pressing F. I want these. Off in terminal. Good. Which means both of them will work. Hooray! Everything now works. That should have given us plenty of stuff, including gravity generator components and all that fun things that people tell you never to use. Ooh, lovely. I hit something. Stop hitting things. Right. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to take out the everything. We need to get those medical rooms on the other side, and we need to get those cryopods, which is going to be fun. First of all, let's make sure that we actually have room to do things. Okay, good. We now have room. Let's go up a bit. Let's go around. Let's go backwards. Do the hokey cokey. You guys appear to be not attached to anything anymore. Careful, careful. She can be a feisty one. Good, right. Cool. Caught that. I'm stuck on something. What a lovely predicament I've gotten myself in. We are repairing, of course. We want to go out. Go out. Okay, so we've gotten that dealt with. And now, all your cryopods belong to us. What am I stuck on? Oh, it's because I'm massive. Okay, right. Right. I'm gonna do a tactical withdrawal before I kill myself. Okay, is this area open? Will be in a second. Right, let's floor it. Good. We've successfully destroyed 1/2 of everything. My oxygen is low. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to head back. How's our cargo hold looking? A bit full. Yep, we'll go back. Do 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 do. This is the going back song. I'm gonna handbrake turn this, okay? Watch how painful this is. Except that this is a really bad handbrake turn. Right. Turn this on. Go down a bit. Line it up. Move forward a bit. Line it up. Good. And then dock. Now the thing is, right, we have oxygen tanks here, so whenever I dock, my oxygen goes up to full. Very good thing. No, don't do that, you fool. Not that either. Right, what we want to do is we want to find the oxygen tank. Somewhere. We want to throw this in here, it will fill up. Or here, and it will fill up. Put it back, everything's good. As La. And then as me. And continue doing whatever you're doing. We need a ability to throw everything inside a place. Unless I've forgotten a hotkey. Or rather, not known a hotkey. Right. So I'm thinking that at some point I'm not going to have enough thruster power in order to land on the planet, which may be slightly problematic. I've turned it off. Undock. You undock. Turn this off. Move forward a bit. Downwards. Okay. Right. Okay. So that's one medical room. Let's go to the other. Oops, I did something. I no longer have a backwards thruster. That's for certain. What else do I have? I don't have a... Oh no, I do have my right thruster. Okay. Well, that wasn't planned. And as continue the chronicles of Jake destroys everything he builds. Let's grind out this so that we have enough room in order to place the new block. And then we want thruster. This one. We have. We might not have thruster components because we've not destroyed anything that has them, which might be a problem. In which case, I'll probably salvage some from the live ship, since this is a salvage mission. Right. Yeah, I need thruster components and metal grid. We have metal grid somewhere. Right, let's throw this stuff in here, because I don't need it. And we're good. Excellent. Now what? I believe we don't have thruster components. So just give me a few seconds in order to take some from the live ship at breakneck speed. No, hang on, wrong one. We're not going to take it from there. We're going to take it from over here. I'm going to take it from the cargo ship because we really, really do not need these engines. Definitely. I mean, look how much thruster components it uses. Each one is 600. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Oh, so that's where my platinum reserves went. Yes, of course. Because that requires 600 thruster components, and this requires 90? Yeah. Anyway, we should be back ship shape again, with full maneuvering capability. This I call revenge. Oh, hang on. I think I know what else broke. Grind... No, wrong way. It is highly possible. Don't do that. That the grinder up... Yeah, the up... why is my job so hard? Just place it there. I'll deal with it later. Because, you know, we have to destroy our upgrades all the time and now have to build more octocores. I'll do that later. What have I done now? The frustration as I destroy everything. Stupid piece of... Right. That's me. That's me done. I'll see you when I destroy this thing. Sadly, we have no explosives, so I can't just rage explode it. Right. You know, I really should be careful when piloting these things. Okay. So, first of all, we need this thruster here, which means I need to destroy this stuff. We've lost our ability. No, we haven't lost our ability to go right. Okay. But we have lost both upgrades. Lovely. Because that wasn't bad enough. We need to throw this there. We've also lost the... No, we've still got a gyro. We've still got that. We've still got that. This ship is slowly dying because of my inability to do anything. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I need to add thruster components to this thing, don't I? Thruster components. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. I don't think I can afford destroying my ships for very long. Right. That should be enough thruster components for another one. Slowly but surely, I will destroy everything I own. Because the only thing not on this station is thruster components. That should be welded. And now it should be functional. And the nano factory can deal with it. I should probably add a force field generator on this. Just so that I don't destroy it. Oh, we've lost up capability. That's the other thing that was missing. Right, let's throw that there. I think we've also lost up and down. No? No, that's up. Ah, yes, and this was down. Right. Right, those are the thrusters. You, Nanite Factory, deal with it. I want it done in a few seconds. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. With the slow grind... You know what? Can we go through here? Without destroying anything? Yes. We're going to go and talk to lovely shipyard to see if we can't get any compensation for what we've lost. I do believe we don't have the stuff with us. At which point I'll just, you know, do something about it. Right, and then connect. Oh Captain, where's number 16? 16. Yeah, you don't have stuff. Yep. I'm going to head back to the cargo ship so that we can get those, so that I can build more control units. Breaking everything is the game. I know it's a salvage mission, but I really didn't have to salvage the ships that I brought to get here in order to salvage everything else. Connect. We want ingot. And then I don't think the nano factories are making it more difficult. I just happen to destroy myself all the time anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference. I need this, and this. And this. Thank you. Unlock, do this, move. Don't kill yourself. Move to the right, left. I know which way I'm going. It's this way. Getting close. Slowly but surely. Do a something turn. Don't try to kill yourself, because that never works out. You want to dock anytime? Thank you. Dock. And then we need to go number 16. We need to throw things onto it at a leisurely pace. You should now be producing. I need to produce 3 more. And for posterity reasons, we'll build more. We'll build as much as possible. Because I know at some point I'm going to break something. And then I'm going to have to fix it with these. Lovely octocores. We'll stop here. 21, that's 7 times. No. We can't deal with that. 24, I'll have you know. Inventory, gimme. Oh, they actually used some uranium. Interesting. Right. That should be good. Unlock, turn off, move, get out. Plonky. I don't have any construction component. We know how to solve this, ladies and gentlemen. Right, number 5. Number N. Is that the wrong? Yeah, that's the wrong direction. Stop doing that. That's why I need to turn off that. Okay. Now it will work as intended. This way. And I need to weld you up with some octocore, and I need to weld you up with some octocore, and then everyone rejoices at the sound of music. Right. No, don't grind that, we need it. And back to what we're doing. Careful, you don't want to kill yourself again, because that was hilarious. Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to break this. Oh, lovely. That was impactful on my processor. we appear to have stopped. Something happened. And it happened badly. Because I have no input anymore. Oh, hang on, I docked. That's why. I docked for some reason. That was interesting. Yes. Learn from your mistakes, Jake. Don't go near the floor. Okay, right, that should be all the teleporters on the station dealt with. Let's go out this way. Double check on everything. Let's throw the rest of this stuff in here. Okay, so 200 capacity. We've still got lots and lots of more room to use. Right. Okay, and then we want to get rid of all of this before we accidentally destroy everything. Well, before it actually goes flying off into the distance. Good. Now we just need to make sure... Oh my god. Now we just need to make sure that we don't kill the ship. Good. I find doing this kind of thing soothing. I hit something. Don't do that. Because the last time you hit something, it attacked you back. Right. We are still able to house things. Got to love those cargo containers. Noting that I am on 10 times cargo size, because why not? Means I can save most things when... Well, I guess it's so that I can hold many things whilst doing something fun. Right. So that's the entire med room gone, right? Yes. Maybe. Good. So that's the med room, that's the teleporter room. I think that's everything that we don't need gone, which is good. Yeah. so that's everything on there. We've got nothing on this side that needs to be destroyed right now. Well, that can be destroyed. Having a look at the damage that we've caused with this, getting somewhere. Looks kind of weird, doesn't it? This section of deconstruction on the space station, noting that you can't really see it because limited ability for the light to move, which doesn't make sense. Yeah. So, well, next could just be a waiting game where I just wait for everything to be done, though that's boring. I could leave it on overnight so that it would destroy everything, having me hooked up to the oxygen, of course, and then that would be good. Yeah, many questions. And we have 1 hour 15 minutes left, which is pretty good. Pretty good timekeeping. I need to go upwards, then to the side. Activate, shimmy a bit, and then asmeh, no, not asmeh, and then asla, throw everything. Right, that's good. Now, and here's the fun part, we're going to steal another segment. Since we're going to be using nano factories to do all of the heavy lifting, I have just decided that we're going to steal another segment. We're going to actually, no, we're going to go hide this somewhere off in the distance, and then we're going to go and capture another segment, which first of all requires me actually destroying part of the station, so yeah. Oh no, both sides need to be powered in order for merge blocks to work, don't they? Yes. So we're going to need a temporary power source in order to merge. I would hate having to grind this all with a vanilla welder, and I would hate having to make this all with a vanilla welder. Grinding this down with a vanilla grinder would just take forever. Imagine doing this with a hand grinder or a hand welder. Frightful. That's why we have mods. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take out some of these. Alternatively, we could just go to the chaos. Yeah, let's do it. No, hang on, no. Needs to be powered, doesn't it? So what I need to do is I need a repair beacon on here so that I can build a reactor. But I then need also a destroy beacon so that I can destroy it. I have a plan. Some of you may enjoy this plan, others may question its sanity. Neither of which I'm bothered with. We're going to need some steel, and a lot of it. I need steel, and a lot of it. What we're going to do is we're going to daisy chain all of these to the same, right? Okay, we're going to daisy chain them all to the same grid. Because that's how we roll. Continue daisy chain. We're going to temporarily change our lovely destruction beacon into a repair beacon so that we can actually make sure that this is a good one. We are then going to disconnect the segments from the station so that only the daisy chain segments exist. And then we're going to activate them to deconstruct. And whilst they're deconstructing, I'm going to be changing them out so that they will do the thing that I want them to do. Namely, destroy what I want. I'm going to change their constructions to deconstructions and vice versa, and their projections to deconstructions. So we want a repair beacon. That's not a repair beacon. This is a repair beacon. Throw that there. This will repair. Well, we'll make sure that we don't lose anything, and then that will be good. Peter, should I add my spec information? So currently, well, up until now, and what I'm running with, is not the best specs, not graphically anyway, though I have no clue about the processor because this is technically a computer being lent to me by someone else, though they are a good friend of mine, so I don't think they care because they have a computer. But yeah. I have actually purchased all of the components and assembled all of the components for a new computer since my old one crashed ages ago. The current graphics card I'm running on is a GTX 660. That's correct, Mr. Amasol. And processor, I have no clue. I did not look at the specs. I only saw that, yes, it works within parameters. So, yeah. Mainly because 2 months ago, was it? Yeah, 2 months ago, my motherboard crashed. And by crashed, I mean it crashed and burned. In terms of I could not use it anymore, whatsoever. Like, there is no way I'm using it ever again because it's just broken. All of my other components are fine. So I borrowed a motherboard and chassis from a friend, and yada yada yada, that's what I'm currently using. I have finally purchased all of the stuff that I need in order to get the others online, and by the others I mean the everything. Think of what you're saying before you say it, Jake. That might be a better idea. Yeah, so I've got all the components. They're all assembled. I have my motherboard and stuff. It's just that I'm currently using it as the chat bot thing, not chat bot, chat computer, which is on the left of me. The only reason, because the motherboard that I'm currently running on is incapable of having a monitor attached to it. So it doesn't have an inbuilt graphics card. Whereas the motherboard that I have purchased for a ridiculous amount of money has. And I don't have two 1080p monitors. I only have a 1080p, which is the one I'm running on, which I've had for ages. And then another one, which I've had for even longer, that runs at 1024 by something. It's a 4:3 resolution and is not accepted by the graphics cards that I have. So, long story short, I will be able to use my new computer soon. I.e. when my monitor that I've ordered arrives. Simply put. Right, so that should be all of those daisy-chained together. And now comes the fun part. We are going to need to merge block with them. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to add a merge block here. Yeah, a merge block here. So merge block here. And then a merge block here. And then what we need to do is we just need to arrange that. And I believe what you guys are doing are actually repairing, right? Or are you still destroying? Because if you're still destroying, then you're doing the thing that I don't want you to do right now. Are you still destroying? I can check that. Cargo ship. Cargo ship. Merge block incomplete. We want nanite factories. Well, you... no. Nanite... factory. Nanite control factory. Where are you? Over here. What are you doing? Active. Deconstruction. Oh, you're destroying things. Okay, that's not what I want you to do. Let's... I swear that's a repair beacon. Maybe it's because they've gone, ah yes, we have identified all of the stuff that we want to destroy, and we're going to destroy it whether you like it or not. Off. And then on. Which means you should not be destroying anything right now. and you should just be creating. Yep. Going to be making sure that all of this is good. Yeah. So, once this world, once this thing is built, which I don't know when it is. Maybe it's because I don't have a... Do what? Do we not have a... No, we do, and that's connected. So we should actually be welding this, but it's not a target yet. Maybe I should wait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get inside the cargo ship, and then we are going to have fun with destroying things. Cargo ship up here, round here, mag boots. Get in here. Right. Now we have the fun task of aligning. So let's add merge block will automatically do things. Merge block will automatically merge with things next to it. So we want to go backwards. How far? I do not know. Right, I think that's far enough. And then we want to move over to the right. We want to rotate a bit so that we're equal. Because really, I do not want to destroy everything. Alright, align. Need to move back a bit again. Need to move to the right. Then we can go upwards, right? Okay, right. We're in a position. Why is this merge block not being built? What are you fellas doing? Maybe you guys have forgotten what you're supposed to be doing. Because really, you should be doing my homework. No, sorry, wrong thing. You should be building. Noting that they do only have 3. You're spooling up. Right. What are you doing? Active. Active now is 8. Right. You're doing a thing. You're spooling up. You're active. Is one of you going to merge this thing or not? No. Correction, my microphone is not fixed. My microphone is fixed via sellotape. Which is not the same thing. It is currently being held together with sellotape because one of the ear segments of it just broke off. The wire was still attached, which basically means it's not broken completely. But I am looking for a replacement. And I decided, why am I going to have people listen to me using my webcam when they could just listen to it using a nearly broken piece of equipment? Right. I'm going to need to do it myself. Construction component motor, small, large computer. So we want some construction component, some motors. We want some small. We want some large. Have some of this, and then we want computers. Right? No, no, not that. We don't need it. This. There. Good. Weld up. Okay, right, merge block is now engaged. Let's do this, because now we're going to power an entire set of nanite factories. Because apparently, I'm not busy enough to do that. Okay. Preparing to dock in 3, 2, now. Do not resist. I need to turn off gyros. Except that I don't. Rotate. Something happened. I believe we're now part of the trade station. Hooray! Okay. Right. We're now part of the trade station. We have now merged. That's good. Though I don't want that to stay to be like that. So we're going to have light armor being the only thing stopping us from dying, as per the norm. We're going to throw stuff in. Oh my god, the lag, because I've just turned it into a ship. May not have been the best idea. Trade station info. It is a station. Okay. Inventory. Let's throw things somewhere. I don't need that. Control. Nanite. Factories. Off. Good. And now begins the systematic destruction of everything I hold dear. As per the norm. Right. Start the disconnect. Okay, you're nearly disconnected. Okay, right, you are now disconnected. That's one. We now need to do it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good times. Good times indeed. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be quicker if I do it another way. But I don't care about that. I just care about doing it as easily as possible. Back, before I kill myself. Even though it's hilarious for you people, it's not for me. Oh my god, death wish. Right, that's disconnected as well. Good job. I possibly need to repair some of this later. Noting that I don't really care. Because what we're most interested in is the bottom sections of the thing. Because we're not going to turn all of these into destructoids. Why am I pressing 7? Probably because 7 is my grinder. I always put grinders on 7 and welders on 6. Yeah. Bad times ahead. Back. That bit's disconnected. And now this bit. Okay. We're getting somewhere. That might be a problem. That on the right, this bit, might be a problem. But we will find out. Hang on, I've broken something. Or haven't. I haven't? That's amazing. Or might be. 100 being used. Yeah, that's fine. I have the sneezes. It's not fun. Okay, we're good. Are we? Are we? Yes. Nearly. Oh my god. Why are there so many? Ooh, it's free. The VR editor. Yeah, at some point I'll have to pipe them together. If I want to do it that way. Or, what I can do is just grind them down. Because the nano factories I currently have can collect things. Collect floating items. Yeah, but I can work on piping, making sure that they're piped together once I've started them doing their job. That should be nearly disconnected, right? Over here. Try not to go at too fast a speed, Jake, because this is destroying your ship. It's destroying your ship. Trying to warn you. Just break that. Break this thing. Thank you. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly. Very, very slowly, but surely. How are we full? Never mind. Right, let's go. Dark, reckless, piloting, person, castle run, less than 12 parsecs. Yeah. Which does actually make sense. Alright. Moving in for docking. Connect to Mundo. Connect. Transfer items as la. Right, because that somehow works. Yeah, let's throw everything. I will right-click that link and open a new tab. What do we have? 3D Sunshine. Yeah, I would get it. It's just that I don't have a VR headset. Though it's good that it's free. How are they paying for it? Is the question. I have neither the money or the money in order to have a VR headset, sadly. It is purely money-based that I don't have it. Yeah, it's 12 parsecs. It's Ray who says 14 parsecs, and then Hang gets offended. Because he always does. Right. How are we doing? Trying not to kill myself without killing myself. Right. And now, we continue our epic space journey of Destroy the Thing. What the hell are we talking about? I have no clue. Because I can't remember what I said 30 seconds ago. But there's... Okay, so there's this game, in quotations, piece of software, more likely, on Steam, which uses your VR headset to... Oh, right. Ah, the Star Wars reference. Yeah, I was making a reference to Star Wars. Han Solo flew the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. And people say parsecs isn't a unit of time, it's a unit of distance. And then I say, it is because the Kessel Run is a black hole cluster. And being able to do it in less than 12 parsecs means that you travel dangerously close to black holes and manage to stay alive. So it's still relevant. Essentially. disconnect, disconnect, disconnect it. Try not to move at ridiculous speeds. Yeah. I scare myself all the time because I'm moving at Mach something. Mach 0.1. Okay, we have 3 left to do. Ouch. Forgot to turn it off. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm sure you weren't worrying because it would have been hilarious if I died. Because it always is. Quick thinking saved me. If it didn't, then, well, that's just more time for me to kill. Anyway. Let's weld these up because I really, really don't want them to break due to some random piece of shrapnel. Right. And we're full, right? No. We're barely full. What are you even talking about? On to the next one. I'm sorry, Dr. Cyrex, I do not know how to make friends. It just happened. Literally, that is the best explanation of why I currently have friends at university. Like, I have no clue what happened. It just happened. Some would recommend going to a pub, but I never did that. I just went to a lecture, someone sat down next to me, we introduced each other, swapped phone numbers, and then several lectures later I'm organising a Shadowrun roleplay game. Yes, it's because I don't have 723 subscribers. I have 730. Unless something bad happened very, very, very quickly. I'm going to double check that number whilst I'm piloting, because that's always a good thing to do. I want YouTube, open a new link. Go to channel. Do. Yeah, 132, not 123. You might have mistyped. Okay, never mind. Right, we are close to... No, we're not. Okay, we've still got one more. Damn it. Right. We're nearly there, people. For some reason I mistyped and I started rolling everywhere. Right. Nearly there. Do. You'll know the telltale sign of when we're done by the fact that the game will freeze. Because it happened last time. Boom! Game freeze! Everybody... Okay, we're done. Let's move out. Right. So, that's that disconnected. Right, let's find static grid. That's the cargo ship, isn't it? Yeah. You are cargo ship. Okay. We can pilot you right now, can't we? You also now have every single nanite factory. No pressure. What do I study? I study computer science and robotics. Which sounds interesting, though, yeah, it is fun. I code things. and I'm one of the only competent coders in the group, which is per usual. Oh boy, I don't think we have enough thrust power here. Of world adrift. I don't think I have. Give me a second. But I will in a second. Massively multiplayer sandbox. Certain vast units. There's permanent change dependent on players' actions. Sounds awfully familiar to something that I'm kickstarting. Ooh, airship. Interesting. Right. So now we have all of these. Let's kill the reactors. Yeah, that's good. Production. No. Control panel. We want deconstruct. No. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. And get rid of this. Okay, so that's all good? Yeah. Right. Let's get the control factory, shall we? Control factory. We want to combine those with their other alter friends. Nano constructor, yada 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 yada. Nano control factory. Nano control factory up to here, and then we want nano factories. Save. Which should now be up here, and then we want to off in terminal. Right, nano factories. I don't want you doing this. Let's uncheck everything. I want you to clean up, destruction, and repair. Okay? I will then turn you all on. And eventually get out of this menu. It was no thrust. Trust me. Simulation speed, if you look on the top left, you should be able, if you go back in time, because I have enabled that power, you should be able to see the simulation speed somewhere, if eyes are accurate enough, and if you're running in HD. I am streaming at 720p because bitrate. I might be able to do higher, but it's untested. You're all off. Why are you all turned off? Cargo ship. Nanite. Factories on. And at once, game freeze. Right, all of them are on. All of them are doing things. Hopefully we won't destroy everything in the universe, because really I do not have time for that. Oh boy, simulation speed is down to 0.2. We're back with the record, baby. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should turn it off. Right, we're maintaining a simulation speed of about 0.1 to 0.5, which is possibly an improvement over the last few episodes, but no one really knows. Okay, let's find the beacon that does all of this, which is up here. Oh, by the way, if you want to have a look at what we've done, this is what we've done. This is all that's been destroyed. So this front section is the only thing remaining of the actual structure that we're going to... Well, I am confusing things. We're basically going to destroy this massive chassis bit. The factory section over here is going to be fine, and the segments over here are going to be fine until I don't want them there. We're actually going to destroy the segments one at a time using the deconstruction option. Goodbye, repair beacon. We salute you in gloriousness. Hopefully a nanite factory doesn't come here and stops me. It didn't. For some reason that was slow. And now we deconstruct everything. I'd nearly killed myself. Though that really, really shouldn't surprise anyone. Let's make sure that this is actually a station rather than a ship. Yeah, it's a station. Okay. And now... Now we have the gloriousness of making this look good. Good. Right. Cargo ship. Nano factories. Engage. And the game has frozen. Doo 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 doo. At some point in the future. Oh yeah, we've properly frozen the game now. Lovely. Probably because it's now deconstruction instead of construction and everything has gone. Oh my god, what's happening? Yeah. And we shall wait for some amount of time. Because last time this happened, I disconnected part of the ship. This time happened, I turned something on. Who knew that that's so bad? Yeah, we'll wait it out. Because... well, there's no other choice. I can't turn it off. Otherwise, we get nowhere. Point to continue. Well, probably. Future you guys. No, future when you hear this might know when this thing actually works. It's not nice that this thing is buffering. Ooh, maybe my computer crashed. That might be a thing. Let's double check. Oh, we're back up and running. We're back. At some point. No, we're gone again. Such a shame. And apparently this thing is thinking that I've been here for an hour and 21 minutes. No, we're still live, so that's interesting. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Ooh. Are we going to get somewhere or not? I feel like something is crashing. Luckily, if the game crashes, we don't lose everything. Because the recording software is still open, because OBS does not do the thing that Bandicam does, hence why I'm using open broadcast software. Do. Anytime you want to stop, that would be very nice. Anytime. Lovely. Lovely time we're having. Still streaming it. It's just that nothing is being streamed. Encoder is overloaded. Turn down video settings or use faster encoding preset. I'm just going to have a look at Task Manager for a second. And see how deadly this is being. Please don't... I can't even read that. I'm going to say it's one language, and then it turns out to be another. I don't think we're back. Yeah. 77? Yeah, 77%. Yeah, we're using 77% of still not back. Yep, and we're back to buffering. My, what a fortunate occasion. I want to turn them off. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, we got somewhere. Somehow. At what point is this? Oh! Are we back? No. Yes? Yes? Maybe? We back? Simulation speed is about 0.1 to 0.3. Task Manager is saying that we're now only using 50%, and we're now encoding properly. No, we're not. We're still not encoding properly. The stream status is bad, so I believe that we will be unable to do that. Okay, I have another proposal for you, dear viewers. I have another proposal. What we do... we should be back good, right? Yep. OBS is using 40-ish percent. Space Engineers is using 40-ish percent. Encoder is still overloaded. So what we're going to do, break this. And then that should be good. We breaking anything anymore? The CPU is still up to 94% being used. Encoder is still overloaded, which is hilarious. But our CPU is not being used that much anymore. That's good. Right. let's get back to job. We should now be able to use nanofactories of these 5 segments, whereas the other 5 segments are unable to be used because otherwise it would kill me and everything I own and hold dear. Here is a suggestion. Convert that to a station so that we don't have any movement. Still encoding overloaded, which means that we should be getting bad stream status. Still going to have buffering, I believe. Come on, you know you want to. Let's go to settings. Video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs to change video setting. Right. Come on. We can get there. Okay. OBS. Okay, we should be good. He says. Unless YouTube wants to continue having this conversation with me as saying, oh no, you're really terrible. In 30 seconds, people on the chat should have things. At some point. Yes. No. Yes. Yeah, we're good, I believe. Technically not my computer. Anyway, we're back after considerable amount of stress, simply because I broke an object, because that's how things work. Just a quick update on the specs. We're now running at 50% of CPUs going to Space Engineers. Hooray. And 20% of it is going to OBS, with other things going to other places, because that's how things roll. We cannot use the nanofactories whilst I'm streaming, sadly. But I will be able to when I'm not streaming, so that's fine and everything's good. We're back, basically. And I believe YouTube should stop complaining anytime now. Yes, good. Hey, do you want to try that again? Because I'm masochistic in that way. Let's nanofactories. Engage! It's not killing. The death is not happening. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, here we go. Oops. May have done it again. Yeah, it's happened again. What is wrong? Okay, we're back. We're good as well. It's working, I think. We are running at a roughly 0.8 simulation speed. Yeah. So we just need to check if everything's working, and then if it is, that's good. Because that took way longer than it needed to. We should be back for chat in about a few seconds. Maybe. Give it a minute. Or 10. Yep. So we've got chat back. Hooray! Let's check the encoding. Encoding is good. Everything's good. We're working. And basically now I won't touch anything. I'm not going to touch anything because if I do, it's probably going to explode. Okay. So, what do we do now? I've got 15 minutes until I need to pack it in at some point. But, you know. So, let's do a debriefing of what we've done. So, first of all, we started drilling out things. We stole a nanite segment in the episode before so that we could use it to destroy things. We changed the modules on that so that that's good at destroying things. We then used it to destroy 2 segments whilst I worked on getting the factory out of order, or rather getting it separated from the rest of the ship so that deconstruction beacons can work on it. We then disconnected all of the segments so that we could try to use them all together. It ended up killing the stream about 3 or 4 times, and that's good. And now we're just using half of them after it killed my stream again for the 5th time. Anyway, now I'm just going to sit back and relax whilst everything blows over, because I'm going to the Winchester for a beer. And no one will know what I'm talking about unless they have watched a certain movie by a certain comedian. Anyway. Well, it's technically not a comedian, but you get the point. Yeah, so plans for the future. I'm going to need to wait until the thing is destroyed. Probably leave it on overnight. Might work, might kill me. Who cares? Other things I need to do is I need to get rid of the segments, but that'll be easy once this whole chassis bit is destroyed. Then I can just use these segments to destroy those segments. And then what we do is we then destroy the factory. We then destroy the chassis, destroy the left-hand side segments, destroy the right-hand side segments, destroy the factory, destroy the last segment, pack up, and then copy and paste everything that still exists back over to reality, and then attempt to land, which I'm sure will be highly entertaining. Do I use the stock cooler? I have no clue. This is a friend setup. I have no clue what they've done. So yeah, I may have killed it, but they probably won't care because it's an out-of-date thing, like several years old. So yeah, there's a reason why the computer I'm currently running on is being discontinued in the future. Now I don't know whether I can check the current temperature of it right now, but I'll check later. I mean, there's like a lot of fans. Anyway, I think that'll about wrap it up. We're going to do some Q&A. So if you have any questions, throw them at me. If you want answers, then you probably want to indicate that as well. Meanwhile, I'll just be sitting here drinking some apple and blackcurrant juice. I don't think throwing a glass of water on a motherboard would help in any way. It would probably kill it, and then I need to foot the bill to my friend. You're close by writing Hot Fuzz. It's not Hot Fuzz I was referencing, but you're close. It's one of the Cornetto movies. Though then again, my reference wasn't that strong. I completely botched the saying of it. Give me a second, I'll look up the thing. Go to the Winchester, have a pint, and wait for this all to blow over. That's the quote that I was trying to do, but failed, as in regular fashion. Anyway, yeah. So there's like pieces of debris everywhere. Oh, this is going to be painful. And then I'm going out of town on tomorrow at about this time. Probably earlier than this time, so that I can get money, I guess. Do some odd jobs for a family friend. Anyway, yes, I'm still awaiting questions if people have them. If not, then I will simply just end it there so that I can go and cry in a corner. Because I'm either going to have to record an episode or do a highlights episode of this stream for Friday, because I won't be here Friday. Simple as that. Do I recommend to people building a Scarab-ish station? No. Actually, it depends. Do you have a dedicated server that can handle it, and a computer that can handle it? Because if you can, go ahead. I mean, it can handle it, so it's fine. I, at the time, did not have a computer that handled it, hence why at the end of Season 1, I abandoned it in a very, very quick manner. And hence I'm here to destroy it, so that it doesn't lag out the current game that I've currently got. Whether it'll be useful, I mean, the amount of stuff that I had on this could be condensed down to something really small and concentrated. And that would be a more efficient way to do it, but it doesn't look nice if it's not massive. I could make something the size of like 4 capital ships. Well, capital ships I have, so 4 times the live ship. I could make something that big, and it would have exactly the same ability to do things. I just need to pack it better. Which is why the shipyard was created, the mobile shipyard that could build things. It's a less powerful version of the Scarab, but it can actually move around and doesn't kill us. The highlight for the stream is probably going to be a frozen buffering screen with me yelling at it. Probably. And then a montage of me destroying everything that I own. Something like that. Or maybe I'll just do a quick summary of what happened. Like, just go, disconnect this. You know, like, those how-to videos that are just completely ridiculous at the speed at which they do it. Yep, Shaun of the Dead. Hobbitat is correct with the one I was referencing. Shaun of the Dead, it's Shaun's plan of escaping the zombie apocalypse, which, by the way, only lasts for a day, which is funny in of itself. In what moment building a giant station with plus 20 nanofactories was a good idea? Well, you see, at the time, I didn't know it was a bad idea. I knew, however, that it was going to be a big idea, and it would take the rest of the series in order to do. I guess I did it so that I could say, yeah, I built something that big. Have fun. But yeah, hang on. I can actually calculate how many nanofactories we had. We had 7 on each segment, and we had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 or 7. I can't remember. So we had 1 here, one there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 times 7. 47? No, not 47. Something different. I can't do mental maths. It's painful. 49. There we go. Yeah, so I had about 49 nanofactories. 50 at one point, because I was using one to build things. So, yeah. But it did help me build. The rest of the station, and it was, when working, really effective because it just built things. Noting that it didn't actually build it properly because the projector mustn't have been rotated, so when getting the blueprints, it needed to be in a certain manner, and the projector had to be rotated in a certain way so as to not have the corners changed. 6 legs. It's a bug. No, it actually had 7 legs on each side, and a bug is 6 legs in total. I had 14. Because you can tell by the amount of conveyor struts going outwards from the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I believe they have a 20 block gap between. So the station was, give me a second, 7 times 20 was at least 140 blocks in length. Actually, I can calculate it. Give me a second. No one cares if I do this, right? I'm going into Space Master and I'm going to measure the length, the rough length of the station using this. Yeah, I think I'm closer with my 140. It's 120 to here. If we add a bit more, it's roughly 160 in length. So yeah, let's turn that off. Which, if it's 160 blocks, then times 2.5, it's 400 meters in length, which is significant. The plan was to make it bigger, like several hundred blocks in length, but that didn't fly with me. So I didn't do it. Yeah. Anyway, well, this thing is being destroyed at some sort of speed, so I'm going to leave it there. Well, I guess I just have to wait endlessly for everything to end. So I'm going to wrap up with 4 minutes remaining, unless anyone has questions. I'm going to wait 30 seconds for people who have questions, maybe about a minute. And then I will end unless there are questions, in which case I'll answer them. In which case it'll actually take me 30 seconds in order to answer them, but yeah. I need to get rid of that time delay, because whilst it was a bit useful in making sure that I could do things in advance of people asking for them, it was just kind of annoying. Run the station in multiplayer? No. Actually, no, I did. But not with the nanite factories active. I ran the station in multiplayer before I added the nanite factories, and it was fine. I am planning to build something of similar function in the multiplayer server that I'm going to set up at some point, because my friends keep nagging me about it. But yeah, not something this size, because it would probably kill the server. Or it was requiring me to get more money, which is painful. The next video will be on Friday, as usual. I kind of replaced today's video, which is Wednesday, in my time. It might be different for someone else. Should be different for someone else, because in 12 hours it would be a different day, so those in the east, far east, would see it as Thursday instead. But yeah, next video, Friday, regular time, which for me is 6 p.m. GMT. Accounting for British summertime as well. Yeah, there'll either be a regular episode or it will be a highlight episode, depending on how much time I have for doing things. So yeah, any other questions? Or rather, last question. Just gonna glide along here, because hang on, what the? Okay, here's a fun thing, people. We are gliding along a surface. I have turned off mag, but I can still decide which way I'm going. I'm essentially ice skating. Very interesting. Ice skating on the top of the scarab. Here's a question. Right. So I can go at like 4.95 meters a second. So that's good. Yeah, and apparently gravity exists as well. Yep, I will see you all next time. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake, and as per usual, end transmission.